Welcome, this is the Arctic World Penguin boss fight explained. Since he also has penguins and penguin henchmen helping him during this fight, I'll be referring to the boss by his actual name, Oswald. This is a two-phase boss fight where Oswald uses slightly modified attacks from what we've already seen. In both phase 1 and 2 of this boss fight, you'll have to deal with Oswald's exploding penguins and his henchmen. I found that this fight stresses the importance of staying on the move. The exploding penguins will track where you are, stand near you, and then do a wind-up for exploding. Once they start their AoE, just dodge roll out of the way. Their AoE will do some damage to Oswald and others, so that's a small win if you can line it up. And then there's Oswald's henchmen, who act just like normal henchmen. They'll try to hit you, they'll try to shoot you, and in general just kind of be in your way. Just counter the melees and dodge roll for the range attacks. For both the exploding penguins and the henchmen, I recommend dealing with them first so that you're not dealing with them while you're hitting Oswald. If you do get a good opportunity to hit Oswald while the adds are alive, don't get stuck in an animation where you can't dodge out of the other attacks. Oswald's Fishy Machine Gun is telegraphed by a thin red line connecting your character to him. He pulls his umbrella from over his shoulder and starts running and gunning. He'll rotate with you, so keep running in an arc. Bonus points if you can hide behind enemies because he can hit his own henchmen and stop the fish's momentum. Oswald's ground slam attack is telegraphed by him spinning his umbrella above his head and hovering. An icon for a bat claw will appear if you can get to it in time. If not, he'll just slam into the ground. You can evade the attack by getting distance, and you don't need to use the bat claw. Oswald's hover bomb attack is similar to his ground slam attack, however he'll move more quickly and will drop 2 bombs at a time around the arena. Getting distance from him as he gets into the air is your best tactic here. Then use the bat claw to knock him out of the air. If he has adds out while he's doing this, his AoE will damage his henchmen and exploding penguins, so you can try to bait the AoEs over the adds. Oswald's charge attack will get the universal charge line and spin his umbrella in front of himself. He has much better control for where he aims and tracks you, so make sure to dodge out of the way. You might be able to try jumping over it, but he did not use this ability very often in my fight. For his last phase 1 mechanic, the Deflecting Umbrella, just like how the bat claw is needed for his flying attacks, Catwoman's whip is needed for this ability. Switch over to Catwoman and whip him to knock him out of this mechanic. Note, you can just use your focus attack to ignore his mechanics. After depleting his health bar, phase 2 starts after a small cutscene. Phase 2, outside of being a duck tank to fight now, introduces a few new mechanics alongside modifying some of the previous mechanics. Oswald's machine gun attack now shoots from 2 machine guns and in general can be treated the same as before. The duck slam causes a ripple to expand out. As the phase progresses, he'll slam 2 and then 3 times. Just jump over him as he actually does that slam attack. The difficulty really only comes in when you're also fighting his adds. The return rocket mechanic fires out 5 AoEs where 2 of them will blow up on impact and 3 will land and blow up on a timer. You have a few seconds to switch to Catwoman and knock one back at him with her whip. You don't need to aim, just whip the unexploded rocket. He gives you an opportunity to beat him up here as well after hitting his rocket back. Oswald's duck charge will take him off the platform. Watch out for the line and dodge roll as he starts. They'll continue to pop out of the water and track you, so just stay on the move and be ready to dodge as he comes out. You can also bait him into running over his own henchmen here too. Lastly, Oswald's duck tank can drop a line of fire which has the same indicator as the charge attack, but instead he'll reel back and drop a line of fire in front of him. You can just keep moving, there's plenty of time between when he reels back and the fire line shows up. As the phase progresses, he'll drop 2 and then 3 lines. I just found that the best way to deal with this was to keep the lines as close together as possible. And again, this is another mechanic that can hit his own henchmen too. The best recommendation I have for this boss fight is to hold your focus bars for using them on Oswald. Each one does roughly a quarter of his HP for each phase, and will interrupt his mechanics. Eventually Oswald will fall over and you'll be on your way to figuring out what's going on with these Joker cards. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope this helped.
Yeah!